Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. And yes, I know I haven't posted in 2 days. Sorry, I just had a lot of homework to do, so I just couldn't find the time to make a YouTube video. But today I have a little bit of free time, so I'm gonna make a video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to build this flashing 2x2 Rubik's Cube. And also when you hover over it, it rotates, so it's kind of interactive, and I even gave it a little bit of an animation so that it flashes like that, and I also gave it a reflection to make it look more realistic and cool. So if you want to learn how to build this project, please watch the video until the end and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of all this code and start from scratch so you guys can see what I'm doing line by line. And so the first thing we will do is generate our basic HTML template by doing that, and then I'll create a div and give an ID of a container, and then I'll create 4 more divs inside of this div container, and I'm going to give each of them a class of square, so I can do div.square and then times 4, and it typed all that for me. And this will be square 1, this will be square 2. And make sure you have this space in between the two class names or else it won't work. And you can just leave them blank. We don't really need to name them anything. And then inside of our style tags, we're going to get the everything selector and then give everything a padding of 0, margin 0, box sizing border box. And then the body will have a background color of dark gray. So it will be hashtag 222 and then hashtag container, which is this div right here. I'm going to do display flex, justify content, center, align items, center. So that will just center everything and make it more aligned and more professional looking, I guess. And then I can do flex wrap. And then I'll just do display grid template columns, auto, or you could just do repeat and then auto 2, or is it 2 auto? I'm not sure which way it is. We'll fix it as we go, but now we'll just do position relative, and then I'll do top 130 pixels, transform scale 1.6, then I'll give it a box reflect by typing -webkit dash box dash reflect, so it will reflect below it. So below 1 pixel, this is 1 pixel is the distance between the reflection and the actual shape itself, so that's why I'm doing that. And then linear gradient, it will be transparent and the color will be hashtag 004. Then for our square, I'll give it a width of 90 pixels, a height of 90 pixels. I'm going to give this a border radius of 10%. And like I said, you don't have to give it a border radius. That's just to make it more decorative. And then .1. That's our first square. The background color will be red. Then it's animation. The name of the animation will be animate 2 seconds. 2.5 seconds will be the duration of it. Linear is going to be the timing function, which determines how smooth the animation is. And then infinite, that's how long we'll be going. Forwards, and then animation delay, 0.2 seconds. And then .3, background color, orange, animation. We'll just copy all this to make things go by quicker, like that. And then the animation delay will be 0.6 seconds. And then for our fourth one, which is 4, the background color will be blue, and the animation will be this. I'll just paste it in there like that. Then animation delay will be 0.4 seconds. So now if we refresh, we have these 2 squares right here. But we also, we forgot our green, so let's create that right now. The first one should actually be green, and then our second one should actually be orange. Actually, our second one should be red, and the animation is this right here. Then the animation delay is 0.2 seconds. And now we have our cube. We're almost done. We just have to call the keyframes so the animation will actually work. So I'll type keyframes and the name of the animation, which is animate, so I'll just copy it and paste it. So at 20% complete, like when the animation is 20% complete, the opacity will be 0.2. So it's 20%, and then at 40% it will increase another 20%, or 0.2, so this will be 0.4. And then at 60%, the opacity will now be 0.6, and you get the point. We're just adding. So every time the animation completes another 20% interval, the opacity will increase by 20% as well. So 80%, the opacity will be 80%, 0.8, and then at 100%, the opacity will just be 100, which is 1. And in order for the cubes to actually rotate when we hover over it, we have to do dot square, give it a hover property, and then transform rotate Y, so it will rotate on the Y axis, which is the vertical axis, not axis. Then 180 degrees, and rotate X will be 10 degrees, so it will be a slight tilt on the X axis, which is the horizontal axis. And then the transition will be 0.8 seconds. And now we are done. Here's our finished product. Now when I hover over it, it rotates. And to make it even cooler, we could probably even do skew. So skew, I don't use skew very often, but let's try it out. Skew 20 degrees. So now, see, it's sort of like a parallelogram, the red one. And this is pretty much it for the project. I hope you guys had fun building this with me, and if you did, be sure to go check out my other videos. And other than that, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you again in my next video.